kill. So,
He
but
had
now
one. The Montgomery touchdown was Jared Goff.
now
He
I'm forced
audibled
to
into that.
yeah, but now I'm forced to believe that just because he audible, the other play wouldn't have worked. And I don't know that.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know that. The other play might have been, hey, J Mo go deep. And he might be like, you know what? That's deep, J Mo. That safety, me and that safety made eye contact. I can't go deep now.
Yeah. I can't argue with that.
We was both wrong about this game. Speaking of Dallas, Dallas at home brought in Kansas City. We were both on Kansas City. Dallas on Thanksgiving beat Kansas City by was that by a field goal? I believe so. But yeah, Dallas takes the victory over Kansas City.
Yeah, man. Dallas surprised me with that one, man, and it kind of questions me into whether shit Kansas City can make the playoffs, man. Uh, I feel like Kansas City's got their back against the wall just like we do, but with that loss to Dallas, they're in a more detrimental situation than we are. So, man, I might ride with Kansas City one more time, man, because I just cannot imagine them not making the playoffs. But it might it's they don't put it together. It's curtains for them.
After the Lions lost yesterday, Dallas is now 2-5 on the road, I believe it is. So Dallas is a much better
Yeah.
home team than they are a road team.
I mean,
Um,
win.
huh?
You said after the Lions lost yesterday.
No, I'm saying after the loss to the Lions, Dallas
Oh,
is 2-5 on the road. Cincinnati went to Baltimore. I took the 7 with Joe Burrow coming back. Joe Burrow came back, and I don't think Baltimore is that great of a team, and they played like crap, and Cincinnati did not.
Cincinnati won that game.
Yeah. Cincinnati won that game handily. Score was where my score is at back. Score was Cincinnati 32, Baltimore 14.
Oh wow, that's the first game that Baltimore's lost since Lamar's been back, isn't it? Though.
Could be. Yeah, they're 6-6. I know they had a bad record, so probably.
Yeah. Okay. That's a fluke. Every team has a bad team every now and then. I fully expect Baltimore to make the playoffs. You know, the NFL had to give Joe Burrow his comeback game. You know how the refs do.
Well, in that case, speaking of flukes, the Chicago Bears traveled to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles again. I took Chicago. Hey, you giving me 7? I will take the Bears. You took the Eagles. Chicago outright defeats the Eagles 24-15 on Black Friday. Ben Johnson takes his shirt off.
Oh my god.
Bears Bears are number 1 in the NFC right now. Um fluke game, right?
Definitely, dog. Hey, listen to me. The Bears are still the frauds that they are, man. Do not let them. Do not let the Eagles fool you into thinking that they're anything different than what they are, man. The
Uh
Eagles are
no, I was
the
gonna say
Eagles.
Bears
Go ahead.
finished the game with 281 rushing yards.
They finished the game with 200. Oh yeah, yeah, man. What's his name? Isn't Carter hurt?
Is he?
I think so.
Jalen Carter. Nope. Well, I don't. He might be hurt now, but he shows up on the stat sheet: 4 tackles, 1 sack,
Mm.
and he two pass breakups or
Well,
deflections. I guess.
what I was gonna say, man, is I don't know what's going on in the Eagles locker room because the Eagles lost that game to the Bears, and the week before that they lost another game that I felt like they should have lost to the Cowboys. So I don't know exactly what's going on with the Eagles, but I don't think it's the teams that they're playing. I don't think that the Cowboys are a better team than the Eagles, and I don't think the Bears are a better team than the Eagles. And I think that their wins don't necessarily. I mean, a win is a win, so you got to give credit to that team for winning. But I don't think those wins necessarily speak to who those teams are, as far as the Cowboys and as far as the Bears. That's why when we played the Cowboys and everybody was talking like they were some unbeatable force, I'm like they still the Cowboys. So I mean, and like I said, to their credit, they have been they have been on a hot streak. They have been playing good ball. But what I'm saying, at the end of the day, I know what the Cowboys are. What I'm saying. So, and I feel the same way about the Bears, man. The Bears, I'm not. I mean, at the end of the day, all these teams are NFL teams. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't come out, you don't play your best. You don't play your best team. Hell, the Tennessee Titans got 2 wins this year. So if you don't come out and play your best game, teams are gonna beat you. And the Bears just are just on a hot streak. But the last half end of their season is not pretty, and we'll actually see what they're made of. Now, if they can come out and they have a winning record in these last 4 or 5 games, then I would say I was wrong about the Bears.
The San Francisco 49ers traveled to Cleveland. Cleveland was at home. They were getting 5. We both rolled the dice with Cleveland. It it came up snake eyes. San Francisco came and blew out the Browns 26-8.
Yeah, man. The way that San Francisco came out and played Carolina the week before, making 3 turnovers immediately, I thought the Browns would be able to take advantage of that, but not so much. Might help if you had a receiver, but
People's going off on Judy. What's the name? Judy and Shador got into an argument, and it was pundits and former players everywhere just telling Judy to sit his ass down somewhere. Arizona Cardinals travel to Tampa Bay to take on the Buccaneers. We were both on the Buccaneers. Buccaneers covered. Well, it was a push. Cardinals getting 3, Buccaneers giving 3. Difference was 3, so it was a push. Mike Evans back at practice.
Oh, okay. So Tampa Bay is back there.
No, they're getting there. Oh, and Kyler Murray declared out for season.
I knew that was coming. I don't think Kyler Murray wants to play for Arizona anymore.
New Orleans traveled to Miami to take on the Dolphins. We both took the Dolphins. Dolphins were given 5.5. Dolphins end up winning by 4. New Orleans covered. Right. Yeah. That was a nasty game.
Got nothing to say about it. It was the Dolphins and the Saints.
Well, your voodoo is back. Atlanta traveled to New York to take on the Jets. We were both on Atlanta, and Aaron Glenn took that personally. And and your boy, you just said his name. Tyrod Taylor. Yeah, Tyrod Taylor shows up, had a big game, and even got my boy Adonai Mitchell, who has had a tough goal in the NFL. Finally, a good game from Mitchell. 8 catches, 102 yards, 1 touchdown. Jets win.
Never count Tyrod out. I feel bad for Justin Jefferson. Justin Fields, though, man, because Man, that guy can be a quarterback somewhere, man. He just needs the right coach. He just needs the right coach to draw up the right option offense for him.
That's funny you say that. I don't know if it was. I assume it was credible. I didn't get any vibes that it was a fake report, but it was some report saying that Justin Fields was like insulted because he was presented with the idea of being the Taysom Hill of the New York Jets, and basically said, "No, I'm not doing that shit." He's probably done in with the Jets. So he'll be somewhere else next year. So maybe he'll get that opportunity.
Maybe you need to go to the Saints. I mean, where better to go to be a Taysom Hill than to replace Taysom Hill?
We had the LA Rams. Oh man, the LA Rams traveled to Carolina to take on your Carolina Panthers.
Not my Carolina Panthers.
The Rams were given 11. I said, I don't care. Give me those damn Rams. You said, hold on, not so fast. I will not let the Rams come in here and just give 11 points. Give me the Panthers. And lo and behold, you guys got good Bryce Young that game and good Chuba Hubbard that game and bad Matthew Stafford that game. Panthers win outright.
Please don't say you guys when you're talking about the Panthers. Not affiliated.
Great game for you guys. Great game.
Not affiliated.
Man, this is where you just went on a roll here. You just hopped from your Carolina Panthers to your Houston Texans. I went on and with the bum ass Indianapolis Colts and Daniel Jones, New York Giants. Daniel Jones has come back. I've heard a report that he's playing with something that's broken in his body. I don't care. They lost to the return of CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans.
It's not back to reality.
I don't like anybody in this game. That's not true. I don't like either quarterback in this game.
I'm about to say, you don't have a problem with Indianapolis running back. I can't think of his name right now.
I do love him. I wish he was on my fantasy team. That's the only thing I don't like about him is he's not on my fantasy team. Jonathan Taylor.
It always comes back to the fantasy.
I like DeMeco Ryans. I like Will Anderson. But yeah, I don't like.
Yeah, man. I heard that the Texans got the number one defense in the league right now.
Yeah, Texan defense is very, very good right now and garnering a lot of respect in the league. People are putting them in the Elite Eight, Final Four type tier based on their defense. And if CJ Stroud decides to be a good quarterback, hey, look out.
He missing his mouthpiece, man.
Man, that guy done. That guy done. Him and Kirby should start a podcast together.
Nah, leave Kirby alone, man. Leave Kirby alone, dog.
Oh man, the Jacksonville Jaguars travel to Tennessee to take on the Titans. I was gonna regret this one, and you laughed at it, rightfully so. You took Jacksonville, I took the Tennessee Titans. They did not disappoint. They got smacked. What's the score on this one? Tennessee Titans 25-3. I watched a little bit of this game. Tennessee came out, kicked the field goal to go up 3-0. I'm like, here we go. And that was it. No more offense from that point on.
Dog, you watched a little bit of that game, dog. Tell me something, man. Is Cam Ward a number one draft pick, or are the Tennessee Titans just failing him?
I watched it on Red Zone, so therefore, every time they cut to that game, The Titans never had the ball. And if they did, it was just to show a turnover that was about to happen. So no, people don't have faith in. I can tell you though that the word on the street is people do not have faith in Cam Ward. You know, the team sucks, but the last thing I saw with Cam Ward was they were saying how he's let's just say when you put a microphone in front of him, you're gonna get a soundbite. So I think he gave another soundbite for people to talk about. But it was kind of a responsibility question, so people didn't like that this week. So yeah,
So, I love guys like that, man. You should always keep a mic in front of that guy.
We'll
there should always be a guy following Cam Ward around and Jameis Winston at all times.
Not semi. I don't know what that means. All right. We got Minnesota traveled to Seattle, and man, we were ready for the Max Brosmer experience, and boy, did he put on a show.
Did he jump off somebody with the elbow off the top rope?
He did something amazing. He came off the top rope on himself and the rest of his team. Jesus, the Minnesota Vikings lose to the Seattle Seahawks 26-0.
Wow.
Max Brosmer in his debut, Nathan Peterman level of amazingness. Max Brosmer 19 for 30, 126 yards, 4 interceptions.
Wow.
4 sacks for a loss of 30. To his credit, he never fumbled the ball, so good for him.
He only turned it over 4 times.
Only turned it over 4 times, and I can't lie, he threw nearly a Will Levis level of interception. If only the game was on the line, that's the only thing that would have took it to a Will Levis level of interception. But Max Brosmer in his debut, awful. And JJ McCarthy has been cleared of his concussion and will be back starting.
Amazingly, he's back healthy. Wow. It's funny how that works. Max Brosmer is that bad? Hey, get JJ back up here.
There no correlation between the two events.
Yeah, okay.
Las Vegas Raiders travel to LA to take on the Chargers. Raiders getting 9.5. You felt like that was a big number, which it was, and I was a little hesitant, but I said give me the Chargers, and Chargers cover. But moment I thought about you in the game. Justin Herbert got hurt maybe in that second half, and Trey Lance came in for a couple drives, and then Justin Herbert came back out, and he had this big ass hamburger helper mitt on his hand, and I just thought that he was like trying to warm up his hand or something, but no, he really came into the game with that big ass mitt on his hand, and I thought about you. And I think he did turn it off. I think he threw an interception, like on his first drive out there. But it made me think about you, where Justin Herbert will go out there and play hurt and hurt his team at the same time.
Yeah, definitely will. I'm good, guys. I'm good. No, take my leg up. I don't care if it's going the wrong way. Take it up. I'm good. You can't even throw the ball, man. No, man. Fuck y'all. I'm a warrior.
His credit, it was his non-throwing hand. Now I'll give him credit there, but he should. I
don't even think Aaron Rodgers should be playing with his non-throwing hands. Like, the story on Aaron Rodgers was that his non-throwing hand is hurt, but he does have to protect that hand. And I'm like, how do you protect that hand if you're getting tackled to the ground? Like, how do you brace yourself for the fall if you can't use that hand? So I don't feel like that's an excuse, man.
I'm reading this. They do a quick summary next to the score on ESPN.com, and it says Herbert throws 2 touchdown passes despite hand injury. Chargers send Raiders to 6 straight loss, 31-14. Justin Herbert broke a bone in his non-throwing hand. So it actually is exactly like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, 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 man. I like to see him try that against a team that's not the Raiders.
Speaking of Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Buffalo Bills went to Pittsburgh to take on those Steelers. I just flipped a coin and took a chance with the Steelers. They had a good start, and then Aaron Rodgers re-injured his hand, but got a bloody. It wasn't really a bloody nose. He like the bone over his nose was bleeding. It was all bad, and then from there, the Buffalo Bills just took it to the Steelers, blew them out. Final score being 26-7. Ugly game for the Steelers.
I took Buffalo, right?
You took Buffalo.
And who did you take?
The Steelers.
Oh. Dog. Does Mike Tomlin make the playoffs?
No, he does not. He does not. I don't know how long the streak has been, but the streak will be over this year.
Wow.
You think they do?
No, I mean the way they're losing, the way I thought they had a chance at the beginning of the season, but the way their season have played out, the losses that they sustained against a game that I feel like they should have won against the Green Bay Packers, and it was another game that I was expecting to win the Bengals. They lost against the Bengals. After those 2 losses, man, my faith in the Steelers was shaking. And then come right after that, Aaron Rodgers got hurt in his non-throwing hand, and I was like, it's a wrap.
I don't think they make it, but I will say the AFC is not nearly as good as the NFC is this year, so they might be a slight crack in the door for them to sneak in there in the wild card, but I wouldn't bet on it.
That might be the first time that statement's been made in about 10 years. The AFC is not as good as the NFC.
Yeah. Denver traveled to Washington. This is a good AFC team. Washington still no Jaden Daniels, but I guess they had something to play for. They still lost the game, but they put up a fight. Washington covers the spread. Lose by 1. Broncos win 27-26.
Oh, wow. So I lost that one, huh?
Yeah, it was an ugly week. But one thing you can always count on is betting against the New York Giants. They get blown out by the New England Patriots 33-15, and we were both on New England.
Yeah, New England is a force to be reckoned with. They're getting a little too big for their britches, aren't they? I mean, I knew they were going to be good, but they're becoming a powerhouse. So see what comes on them.
Yeah, they have been having pretty favorable matchups. So we'll see who's up next for them. Not the best week. I finished 5-10. You finished 6-9. That puts me at 84-95. You're sitting 90-89.
Gotta do better. The league is so unpredictable.
Yeah, we getting an unpredictable season right now. We had our Thursday night game already. We talked about it off camera. We both took Dallas. We thought the Lions could still win, but Dallas covers the spread. Lions win. Dallas does not cover the spread.
I'm always glad to be wrong when I pick against the Jets or the Lions.
I think you leading off this week. So first game of the week, we got the Tennessee Titans traveling to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Browns at home, giving 4.
Shador comeback tour. Let the Shador reign begin. The Browns take this game.
Right. Next up, Pittsburgh Steelers are
You
traveling.
ain't get your pick.
Oh, my bad. I'm taking Cleveland.
Okay.
Yeah, Tennessee sucks. Pittsburgh. I don't care if they do cover. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh Steelers are traveling to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Ravens are at home. They are giving 6.
Like I said, man, we summed it up. The Steelers are making the playoffs. The Ravens are. Give me the Ravens.
Hold on 1 second. The Pittsburgh Steelers have lost how many in a row now?
Is Aaron Rodgers even playing? They probably lost like 3 in a row.
Nah, Rodgers is not playing, but Rodgers playing like switching quarterbacks mid game. I don't do that. That's not a good recipe. But if you go out there and hey, all we got is Rudolph today, so y'all know what it is. The Steelers have lost 2 in a row. They lost to the Bears and they lost to the Bills. If they lose to the Ravens, man, their season is done.
You just confirmed that this season was done in the last segment.
I did, but that doesn't mean they're not going to win another game this year.
Are they though?
We will find out. I'm taking the Steelers because I don't.
Oh my god!
I don't think where we differ at, man, is I don't think the Ravens are good.
Oh well, yeah, we differ right there. Yeah, I think the Ravens are good with Lamar. With Lamar, the Ravens are good.
Yeah, I think with Lamar they can be good, but they haven't shown it this year. And their wins. And that was the thing. You were like, isn't that their first win? Wow, they beat the Bears, but then after that they played the Dolphins, the Vikings, the Browns, the Jets, and yeah, they beat all those teams. So good for you for showing up.
I don't know. They still do have Derrick Henry, who's a fine, Zay Flowers, Lamar Jackson, Andrew. So they have a fine offense. I think the problem has been their defense has been majorly hurt this year. But if they can get that offense going and Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson don't get in their heads, so there's not a team they cannot score. It's just the mistakes that Derrick Henry and Lamar make when they start thinking too hard or they get in their head about stuff. That's when they start making the mental mistakes and teams just get over on them. But they should be able to outscore teams. And I've been saying for years they need another receiver. Oh my God! Please get y'all a second receiver. Baltimore, do you hear me? 2 receivers is the key.
Well, I mean they got Zay
Flowers.
They got Zay Flowers. They got your boy. What's his name?
Right, exactly.
D-Hop. They got D-Hop.
I forgot D-Hop was on the team.
They don't throw to him. No, I'm gonna stick with it. All right. Next up, we got Seattle traveling to Atlanta. Atlanta at home, they're getting 7.5.
7.5. Give me Seattle, man. The Atlanta is not good enough to stand in this. Like right now, Seattle is on a roll, and I wouldn't put Atlanta in a bad team class, but they're like right on the verge of being a bad team, and Seattle beats up on bad teams. So yeah, I'll take Seattle.
Right. I'm with you. Give me Seattle. Kirk Cousins is gonna get hurt.
Is Penix hurt or did he just get benched?
No, Penix is he out for the year. He got knee.
Oh,
Cincinnati is traveling to Buffalo. Buffalo is at home. They are giving 5.5.
Joe Burrow is back, man, but I do not have faith in the Cincinnati Bengals. If they win this game, then it will give me a new look on them. I'm going to go with Buffalo on this game. Well, give me the Josh Allens.
They are the Josh Allens, which means, unfortunately for them, Josh Allen does not play defense. I will take the 5.5 and go with Cincinnati. New Orleans is traveling to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is at home and they are giving 8.5.
Of course, I'm going with Tampa Bay. New Orleans is not a real organization. Until they get rid of all those old guys on their team and get some younger guys up there, I will not recognize them. And Mike Evans is back, so yeah, give me
He's not
Tampa.
back. He's back at practice.
Tomato.
Sure, okay. But yeah, I'm not taking New Orleans, but I think they do cover, but I don't really believe in it though. So yeah, give me Tampa Bay.
Does Cam Jordan still play for New Orleans?
Yeah, he's a trade rumor. He's in the trade rumors.
How that man has got to be 97 years old.
That man loves football. Calais Campbell, I think, is the oldest player in football, and I think he's like 39 or something.
Oh wow!
Or maybe Aaron Rodgers is the oldest. Yeah, but Calais Campbell.
Yeah, but you can't count. You can't count quarterbacks,
right? Indianapolis Colts are traveling to Jacksonville to take on the Jags. The Jags are at home. They are getting 1.5.
Only one? Wow. Yeah, give me the Colts easily, man. The Colts come out and they destroyed the Jaguars.
Wouldn't use a word like destroy. I could be swayed on either side. When I was trying to figure out what I would do in this game, I had an Avengers quote pop into my head. It was like, we have an army, and then my man was like, we have a Hulk. And, and that Hulk is Jonathan Taylor. So give me the Indianapolis Colts. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they went handily though.
I hope so. I hate Jacksonville. Miami is traveling to New York to take on the Jets. Jets are at home. They are getting 2.5.
We said Miami.
No, the Jets are getting 2.5. But yeah, Miami's coming in.
Ah man. You know what, man? I'm gonna keep the curse alive, dog, and I'm going to take Miami with a wink. Let's go Jets.
Well, you throwing the alley oop, I will go up for the dunk. Give me the Jets. Miami has been winning games again, but so have the Jets. And if this game comes down to the proverbial special teams, I'll take the Jets and their special teams.
Washington, I don't have faith in Miami.
Washington is traveling to Minnesota. Wow, I bet this line changed. But
oh shit. That's the worst game that could have came up.
Minnesota, I bet you this line changed. But anyway, Minnesota is giving. Is that giving? Yeah, that's giving. Minnesota, this line definitely changed. Do you want to use this line, or you want to go with the change one?
Go with the most recent one.
Because when I wrote this, Jaden Daniels is still out, but Jaden Daniels is playing this week. So therefore, the line Come on, man. I ain't got time for all this. Exit, exit. Therefore, the line is NFL. This is who's this? Washington and Minnesota. Yeah, it just flipped. So Washington is now favored. Washington is given 1.5. Minnesota at home getting 1.5. So it really didn't change that much. It just flipped.
With Jaden Daniels playing, I will take the Washington Commanders. Even though I have faith in neither team, I honestly don't think that Jaden Daniels should come back. I feel like he should just sit out the rest of the year and get prepared for next year. But he has enough in the tank to beat the Vikings.
Yeah, man. I mean, if they're only given 1.5, like this is like a lock of the week. Jaden Daniels coming back against Minnesota and JJ McCarthy, and he's got Terry McLaurin and Deebo Samuel both healthy for like the first time in like 8 weeks. Yeah, give me Washington all day. Denver traveling
I should actually bet that. I should actually put money on it.
Right, you should. Anybody listening, definitely put money in that. I'm gonna put money on that after the pot is over. Denver and Las Vegas. I mean, the Denver Broncos are traveling to Las Vegas. Raiders are at home. They are getting all of 7.5.
My bad. Raiders versus who?
Broncos.
It don't matter. I mean, the Raiders gonna lose that guy. Yeah, give me the Broncos, man. I don't care how many points it is. The Raiders just need to pack it up and just start fresh for next year.
That's what they do every year. Yeah, give me Denver. The Raiders suck. Ashton Genty, any thoughts on him this season?
I don't want to call him a disappointment, but I'm not going to call him a disappointment. But it's just been he's had his flashes, but I mean, disappointment is not the right word, man. He's just been okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to call him a bust or a disappointment or anything because he has his flash moments, but it's not what you expected to see. He hasn't been what Bijan was when he first came out of the league. He hasn't been what Jameer was when he first came out of the league. He's just been a okay running back on a bad team.
Yeah, I can't argue it. LA Rams are traveling to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Cardinals are at home and they are getting 8.
You said Rams or Chargers?
Rams.
The Rams are gonna win that game. The Rams are getting how many? I mean, the Chargers are getting. I mean, the Cardinals are getting how much?
8.
Yeah, I still roll with the Rams. The Rams lost to Carolina last week, so they're gonna come out. They're gonna be pissed off, and they're gonna take all that out on the no player Cardinals because they have no players.
Will take the 8 points. Rams. It's a trap game for the Rams. They know Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions are on their way. They're going to overlook the Cardinals, and they're going to win by 7 and not 8. give me the Cardinals and the 8 points.
Man, who is going to score this? Who is going to score this 7 points that the Cardinals are going to give? Name me a receiver.
The greatest receiver of all time, Marvin Ho Hum Jr., who I think is still playing.
Oh, Marvin is back.
Marvin came back last week, but then he left with another injury. So is he hurt or is he playing? Let's see. Marvin is Yeah, he's out, so he's not playing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
No one's gonna score that 7 points for you.
uh what's name's gonna score that 7 points on sheer will and determination? Jacoby Brissett. Sheer
What's his
will.
name? I like how you pray. What's his name is gonna score that?
Jacoby Brissett is gonna score those points on sheer will and determination. Not to mention Matthew Stafford is gonna throw at least one interception. I'm not gonna go crazy and say two, but he's gonna throw one.
I cannot confirm or deny that Matthew Stafford will or will not throw an interception in that game.
Here's a fun game. The Chicago Bears are traveling to Green Bay to take on the Packers. Packers are at home. They are giving 6.5.
I think that Green Bay wins, but Chicago covers.
Hmm. Anytime you want to give me over 5 with Joe Burrow and over 5 with the Chicago Bears, I'm pretty much gonna take that every time. So give me the Chicago Bears plus the 6.5.
Yeah, I'm with you. And to your point, the Green Bay doesn't like to cover high spreads, so that's the only reason I picked that. Your words stuck in my head when I was making that pick.
They don't. Green Bay just
But
goes out there
but
and
they
plays.
definitely won that game.
We'll see. I dislike Green Bay more than I dislike the Bears. A lot more. It's not even close, honestly. Houston Texans are traveling to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. Chiefs are at home. They are giving 3.5.
This was a tough one for me, man, because like we were saying earlier, the Texans have moved up to the number one defense in the league. They got CJ Stroud back, and Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs are fighting for a playoff spot. So I was on the fence about this one, man, and I think I'm gonna have to go with the Chiefs, man. If the Texans had if CJ Stroud had his mouthpiece, the Joe Mixon, then I might go with the Texans. But I think the Chiefs back against the wall, and the Chiefs back against the wall, just like us, they are a dangerous team. Bring back Joe Mixon.
Yeah, I'm also going with the Kansas City Chiefs. This is gonna be Sunday night football, prime time. Like you said, the Chiefs really need this win, and I just can't. I just can't with CJ Stroud. Give me the Chiefs.
Dog, your body, you gotta stop rooting with your heart, man. Your hatred, you can't always pick with your hatred, man.
Help me, Patrick Mahomes. You're my only hope. Battle of the light skinned quarterbacks. Philadelphia is traveling to LA to take on the Chargers. Chargers are at home. They are getting 3.
Oh man. I mean, the easy pick is to say the Eagles, man, but the way the Eagles have been playing the last couple of games, I don't know. I don't know if I can take the Eagles, man. The Chargers aren't any better. I think the Eagles will beat the Chargers, man. But damn, man, I don't feel good about doing it either because the clear choice is the Eagles. Give me the 3.
I commend you. I commend you for standing up to the easy choice. I will step on that trap door for you, and I'll tell you what's on the other side. Definitely give me Philadelphia.
Yeah. That's what you should do, man. But I just don't like the way the Eagles have been playing lately, man. It's some type of toxic serum going on in that locker room, and I'm hoping that the toxicity wins out. I'm hoping AJ Brown has a breakdown in the middle of the field and fires on Jalen Hurts in the middle of the game, and a brawl breaks out amongst the team, and they can never recover.
Those are the picks for this week. Pistons just won another game. They beat the Portland Trailblazers. I'm still waiting on a marquee matchup. I was very excited. It was like 3 days ago. They had I looked up and boom, they're playing the Milwaukee Bucks tonight. I got so excited. I looked at the injury report. Giannis Antetokounmpo was playing in the game. And then earlier in the day in my fantasy basketball chat, somebody posted a report saying that Giannis's representation is gonna sit down with the Bucks organization, and they're pretty much gonna have talks about Giannis's future, I guess, which pretty much sounded like he's gonna leave Milwaukee. People are speculating if he'll go to a big market team, and then you got people who are holding out hope that he might go to, say like an up and coming team that's also in the Midwest that also has a young core that could possibly make some noise. But that being said, Giannis played like all of 2 minutes. Giannis did play that game that night. He played like all of 2 minutes, and then he went down with a non-contact injury and left the game and didn't return. The same day that a report came out saying that basically he was leaving the team. I thought that was very interesting. But that being said, still waiting to see Detroit match up against a marquee team. They just beat the Trailblazers, who lost their coach due to a RICO. So, yeah, man, I still got nothing to report about the Pistons. They're still doing their thing. Ivy's out there. He's not blowing anybody away, but he's out there.
I expected it to take a few weeks for Ivy to get back to his form. So the fact that he's just maintaining what he's doing sounds about right. I feel like it takes you a while to get back in the groove, especially after you've been off an injury like that for a year. Get his speed back, get his strength back. You know what I'm saying? Get back in the rhythm. The Pistons, like they ended their winning streak, right? So didn't they lose 2 games in a row? And now they won back. They won 2 again.
Did they lose 2 in a row? They lost. No, they just lost 1. Oh no, my bad. You're right. Yeah, they lost to Boston and they lost to Orlando. Then they won 2 in a row, and then they lost to Milwaukee. And then, that game that Giannis left after like 2 minutes, they still lost that game. And then they just won again tonight. And then they got Milwaukee again tomorrow night. Will Giannis play in that game?
So
Doc Rivers expects Giannis to be out for at least 4 weeks. He getting traded.
So yeah, man, and that's just what it sounds like, man. Just like what I was saying about, I forgot who he's talking about in football, man, but like you get a guy that's getting ready to get traded, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, the mentality for knowing you're about to get traded or knowing you're about to leave a team, I mean, that player doesn't want to play, and a non-contact injury sounds like the perfect excuse for you to get out of the game for a team you don't want to play for anymore. But to your point, I did hear what we're talking about Giannis leaving this past weekend. They discussed it real brief, and they were discussing what it would take for the Pistons to acquire Giannis to this team. And they came up with the scenario of they would probably have to give up like 2 first round draft picks, uh, Jaden Ivey, and maybe Asar and or Holland. They might be able to keep Holland, but they said for sure Ivy and Asar with 2 first round picks. What are your thoughts on that trade, or would you even make that trade?
They could call me in, give me a big old Christmas box, and put all those players with the picks in there, and I would happily wrap it up, put it on the truck, and drive it to Milwaukee myself. If it meant I could bring back Giannis Antetokounmpo, but I don't think it'll happen. I would be highly in favor of it. I don't dislike Asar. I don't dislike Holloman. I don't dislike. Well, that I'll stop right there. I know.
Ivy slander
I
has to
don't even.
stop.
I don't even dislike Ivy. I don't even dislike Ivy. I didn't dislike Ivy. I was actually a big Ivy fan. Last year, I was really excited about him, and then I just watched him play with Cade, and I was like, this is just not working. But I think Ivy has potential, and I just think that his potential. I think Jaden Ivey is the could be the Jameson Williams of the Detroit Pistons. Like he could be good on the Pistons, but he could be great elsewhere.
Yeah, man, and that'd be my thing, man. I don't want to Ivy to go somewhere and just to blow up and be this great player, and you're just thinking like, damn, man, wish we had that guy on our team.
No, it's different, man. It's different. It's like it's really it really is the Stafford thing. Um, Stafford goes, wins the Super Bowl, and people are like, man, see, he could have won a Super Bowl if we could have just got a team, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, and if Stafford had this, if Stafford was, if we could get Stafford on this team, we win a Super Bowl. But it's like, it wouldn't work because you wouldn't have this team if you didn't trade Stafford.
Right.
And if Ivy blew up, it wouldn't work here because it was never going to work here because Ivy went to a team where he was able to dominate the ball. So you can't come here and dominate the ball because K's going to dominate the ball. And Giannis dominates the ball too, but he does it from from a point forward position. So that's that we could get away with that. But yeah, Ivy. I just think Ivy needs the ball in his hand to really blossom into who he could potentially be.
Yeah. I don't really have much on the Pistons right now. They were the number one team in the East. Are they still the number one team after those 3 losses?
Well, they are 18-5, so I imagine that does put them near the top. Gotta go here. Standings. Pistons still number one in the East by 3 games actually, so they got some wiggle room. Yep. Wow, the Raptors are 3. Huh. Interesting.
I've been hearing some my other project guy that people hate on is Asar, and I've been hearing some bad things about Asar, man. He's been doing great he's been doing great on defense, but if you ran up on him, put a gun to his head and said shoot a jumper, he wouldn't be with us right now.
Nah, he's not that bad on offense. He's gotten slightly better. Um, he's gotten slightly better. I'll put it like this. Every time I watch him play, he's gotten slightly better. He
They say he's been missing
averages
layups.
missing layups. Maybe, but every time I watch him, he's got. Every time I watch the Pistons, he's usually on the bench. But that's not to say he's not getting playtime. He's definitely getting playtime. But I don't know. I just feel like I never really see him out there. And when I do, he's driving into the paint and doing a pull up jumper or like a little floater type play. I don't have his. Oh yes, I do. It's right here. So Sarge Thompson on the season. Let's see what we got here. Boom, boom. Of the people that matter, you got Paul Reed shooting 67% from the field. Obviously, your bigs. Yeah, so yeah. Paul Reed shooting 67%. He leads the team. Jalen Duren, obviously your center. He's second in the team in field goal percentage. Isaiah Stewart, again, center. He's third on the team field goal percentage. And then you got Sarge Thompson, fourth on the team. He's shooting 50%. Tobias Harris is 46%. Cade Cunningham 45%. So Asar is shooting 50%. That's pretty good. Now he's not gonna knock down no threes for you, you know, but he's only taking like 1 3 a game. And his free throw percentage is bad. 50% from the shooting from the field is good. 55% shooting from free throw line, not so good. So don't
Well,
ask
I don't
me.
know, man. I always thought of Sar more kind of like I don't want to compare him to Ben Wallace, but like a Ben Wallace player. He's out there to play defense, and he's your athletic guy. You know what I'm saying? He can put points out up when you need him to, but the way people have been talking about him is like, oh, how we gonna have a guy? He's a super defensive guy, but how we gonna have a guy on the court that can't score? And it seemed to me like I was Ben Wallace role. You know what I'm saying?
Those people are me talking about Jared Goff. To Jared Goff's credit, Jared Goff literally is second or third in like every he's literally second. He's either in second place or third place in every like statistical category for an NFL quarterback. But he can't throw the ball deep. And so Sarge Thompson is literally a beneficial player to the team, but he can't shoot a 3-pointer to save his life, and apparently he can't make free throws either. But if you want him to try to get points in the paint, play defense, and play defense is really that's his calling card. He'll play his great defense. He'll get you a steal. He'll get you rebounds. He get you assists. He might turn the ball over here and there, and he'll get you some points in the paint. But you know, as far as space in the floor, which is where the Pistons can struggle at, the space on the floor. He's not. That's not his game. He's not a floor spacer.
So, tell me, man. I've been hearing the name, and the only reason the name stuck with me is because of two Spur greats that I was like, what? Who the hell are they talking about? And the name has been coming up. At first I thought they was talking about Tim Duncan, and then I thought they was talking about David Robinson. But Duncan Robinson, who is he, and what does he attribute to this team?
That is actually a meme. It's a meme of him guarding Victor Wembanyama, and it's like three San Antonio Spurs greats in one picture, and because you got Duncan Robinson and Wembanyama, but Duncan Robinson, I talked about Duncan Robinson to you a couple pods back ago, where I told you I hated that signing, and I thought it was I just thought it was an awful signing. And to his credit, man, Duncan Robinson has played the best. You know, I don't follow Miami Heat basketball, but you know, of course, I saw a game here and there, and Duncan Robinson probably got the green light when he came here as far as having a bigger role because he probably gave the Heat, I don't know, he probably got like 20 minutes a night with the Heat, and he did whatever he did there. But on this team, I know I would be surprised if he got the 32.1 minutes that he's getting with the Detroit Pistons. So he's getting a lot of play time. Like I said, the one thing the Pistons don't have a lot of, which I always say, is 3-point shooters and floor spacing. And he's pretty much played the Malik Beasley role for this team. He was hurt in the game that they lost to Milwaukee. So they turned to Karis LeVert, another C minus signing, C plus signing, depending on how you want to look at it. So Karis LeVert got a lot of play time that game. Missed a lot of open threes. I think he was 1 for 8 in that game. So
wow. At what point do you just give up?
They
tonight is not your night.
It wasn't, but it was like they was double teaming. They was double teaming Cade and leaving him wide open. So shoot or shoot. That's what they brought him here, was a shoot. But that's the problem. He's not that great of a shooter.
1 for 8 though.
1 for 8. So Duncan Robinson, no, he's been shooting it at a really good clip. 40% from 3-point. Takes 7.6 threes a game, knocks down 3.1 of them. So I've been real impressed with him, and I let go of harping on what a bad signing that was because he's really been an asset to the team, especially with the absence of Malik Beasley.
Yeah, I've been hearing this name a lot lately, so I just want to know. I just want to get an idea of what he was doing and what he brought to the team. But other than that, man, I don't think I really got much more on the Pistons, man. I think that we will keep following along, and as we get deeper into the season, they playing tonight was a cup game, right? Whatever that means.
I think they've been eliminated from the cup.
Ooh! Oh no!
Yeah, I don't think this is the cup year. They had a chance last year, and I think Milwaukee knocked them out. Ironically, so they just got this kryptonite against Milwaukee, and no Giannis tomorrow. So maybe we'll finally beat Milwaukee tomorrow.
Hope so, man. Going forward, we'll see what they do. Maybe we can. I would be against it because I want to keep my boy Ivy, but I wouldn't be opposed to having a superstar like Giannis in Detroit, man. We never get superstars of that caliber in Detroit, so that would be a new experience. So I can't say I'd be mad either way. Even if they did make a move like that, which like you said, it's probably unlikely. But even if they did make a move of that caliber, it would give Detroit an opportunity to have a star of that caliber and give Ivy a chance to go and make a name for itself. And last thing before I go, man. So Cade is moving up the ranks, man, and he's becoming what most think is a star of that caliber, man. Everybody's been talking about he's about to get a shoe, and he's starting to get calls like he's a superstar. Is Cade like a up and coming star caliber, like Curry, like Wembyambi, like Giannis? Is Cade becoming that tier of superstar?
Yeah, but this is gonna be the next generation. Once those guys start to go, Cade, he's gonna like skyrocket. Right now he's on par with the Jalen Brunson type superstars. He's in my mind. In my mind, he's underneath Jalen Brunson, but that's just because Brunson's been around longer. This is only Cade's like 3rd, 4th year. Like you said, he got the Nike deal. I think they said there's only like 6 players that got their own shoe. So with Nike, so he's joining an elite group there. Yeah, man, people all across NBA circles everywhere are really growing to like this guy, to respect his game, and they like the young core. They like JB Bickerstaff. Pistons are, I mean, they're number one in the East, but Pistons are really making a name for themselves as a whole. Like I said, he's got a ways to go. His game, K's game, man, is just, it is not. It is Cade Cunningham is the Tim Duncan of point guards.
Wow.
is not
Exciting?
It's not exciting. It's not exciting at all. It's really not. And his only weakness is at times he just turns the ball over carelessly, but it's not the most exciting brand of basketball. It's just, I don't even know how to describe it, man. He's just efficient, I guess.
Tim Duncan, dog, was a force to be reckoned with, dog. Tim Duncan, you could not deny the talent that Tim Duncan had, dog. And I hated watching every moment of it. Tim Duncan was the boringest, most basic, oh my god, player that ever graced the NBA, and yet he was like a dominant player. So
you're describing Cade Cunningham. Like Jalen Brunson has great handles and step backs and takes it to the hole and gets floaters over bigger guys. The step back threes. Yeah, no, K doesn't do any of that. He's not. I mean, you'll like the fact that he doesn't shoot a lot of threes. He shoots threes when necessary or if he's open, but he doesn't really shoot a lot of threes. He doesn't have great athleticism, I guess you could say. Like, he's not gonna go up and hang in the air, like that dunk I sent you, right? How my man banged my man in the air and then dunked it, style. Like, no, he don't got hang time like that. He could dunk though. Don't get me wrong, he could dunk, but he's not gonna do no 360 windmills or anything. He's not doing that.
It's just gonna be a basic dunk.
It's gonna be a basic dunk. It looks like he can barely clear to get to the rim. Like he jumped just high enough to like above the rim is not where he plays at.
But you are the first. Huh? You are the first person to describe Cade to me like this because all I hear is, "Oh, Cade is the next big thing." He's the best player since Isaiah Thomas, and now they even saying move out of the way, Grant Hill. I just heard somebody say, "Well, move out of the way, Grant Hill. Cade's got a shoe," and I was like, "Well, Grant Hill had a shoe too." I mean, the way Cade is described to me, seeing is that I don't get to see a lot of Pistons games because they don't show up down here. But the way that Cade has been described to me, you would think that he's the most exciting player on the court. They even talked about some game. I think not this game tonight, but the last game that they played. He like juked 5 people out on the court and scored the winning basket or something like that.
I heard about that play. I did not see it. But he had like a couple games back. He had like, oh man, well, I don't even remember what he had. He had like 48 points or something like that. But it was like he took the most shots like ever to get to however many points he had. So it was it was a real bad shooting night for him. But I mean,
Kobe night.
He had Kobe night. Kobe was really and that was I told you, man, every time they put Cade up in the graphic, it's always alongside like one of the greatest of all time. So yeah, that night he was in the graphic with Kobe and I think James Harden were the only 2 players to like get 40 points shooting that many shots. Cade's numbers is he averages 28 points on the year, 7 rebounds and 9 assists, 2 steals, almost a block, and 4 turnovers a game. So I mean, the dude gets numbers. Dang. Yeah, man, the dude gets numbers, but it's just kind of a slow, efficient, Nah, efficient's not the word. It's just a slow, calculated. He's just a slow, calculated player, and he's just gonna move at his own pace. But it's just all at a slow motion pace, and it looks like you should be able to stop it. But next thing you know, his pull up game, his pull up game, he's definitely improved that. But he's gonna get to a spot, he's gonna try to get you on his back. And in this new NBA, man, once somebody gets you on his back, it's over. They either gonna throw the lob, which got a great chemistry with Duren. They could always seem to find a lob threat whenever they want it, and he's just got a feel for where everybody's at. And I mean, he's not even going. I was watching today, and there was a dude behind him, and I was just begging, like, "Oh man, please throw the behind the back pass." Yeah, he's not gonna throw no behind the back pass. He's not really even gonna get you a no look. And textbook basketball.
Man, I hate textbook basketball so much, but
textbook basketball player. But he's our guy.
He is our guy. He is our guy. But it's just the games that I have seen, so since the moment, and then we can get off of here, man, because it's getting long. But since the moment that we picked, Cade Cunningham, since the moment you said we picked Cade Cunningham, this might be the best pick the Detroit Pistons ever made, and I was like, okay. And I watched a couple of games with him. I'm not heavy into the basketball, and I was getting back into it. But the games I watched, man, he never really stood out to me. And what you're saying now makes sense, because it's just like, if that's the way he plays, and when I do watch him, I just never seen him, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when I watch Anthony Anderson, man, he just stands out to me. You know what I'm saying? I see him, but I never see Cade, but I always hear about him. Like whenever I come back, oh, you should have seen Cade last night. Oh, greatest performance you're ever going to see. Oh my God, Cade is the one. Cade is the new hotness. Cade is the face of the NBA, and you just like, when I watch the game, I never see it.
Yeah, no. I mean, I all I said was, in my defense, I said that Cade would. Oh, he was just the first round pick that the Pistons had since first overall pick, I should say, since I don't know what it was, some crazy Bob Lanier. I don't know when Bob Lanier played, but that was no time recently.
Right.
So, no, I was super excited about that. It just so happened that the draft class that he came out of wasn't the most spectacular draft class. But Cade is our Hutch, man. That's the guy we were gifted with, so that's the guy we got to rock with. But no, Cade is he's highly considered, and he's moving up the ranks pretty soon. I don't know what it was looking like now, but I'm sure he's in that MVP discussion, or he's on his way there at least.
Are you going to get the shoe when it comes out?
No. I do have his jersey though, so it's not like I would never get a shoe. I'm just not a shoe guy. That's the only reason why. Let me look real quick. Tell you if my app would decide to work. Boom. I don't want a text message. I just want to look at the odds for NBA futures awards. Oh, they don't have them. Okay. Let me check this one. I just want to see what the odds are for
MVP
in the NBA right now. You probably got Joker at 1, Gilgeous-Alexander at 2, Luka at 3, and then you probably got Cade at I would imagine Cade's at 5, 6. NBA more bets. God.
Oh, speaking of Joker, man, I don't even want to get into it, because I know you're probably gonna be on their side. But
Cade's fourth.
for MVP.
Yep, I had the 3 guys ahead of him that I said: Joker, Shea, SGA, Joker, SGA, and Luka are in front of him, and then K's fourth. And that's in front of Tyrese Maxey, Giannis, Donovan Mitchell, Anthony Edwards, Wembanyama, and Jaylen Brown. So, and Jalen Brunson and Steph Curry.
Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, he's got the numbers on. He just doesn't look exciting when he's doing it. That's all.
Pretty much.
Yeah, man. But it's been 2 hours and 15 minutes, man. That's about all I got. I think I got all the information out of me that I can get, and we'll see what the Pistons do. We'll see what the Pistons do with the Milwaukee Bucks tomorrow. And we will be back tomorrow to discuss no, we already got everything out the way, didn't we?
Yeah,
the Lions. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow to discuss the results of the Lions. No, we got an episode before that because we played early.
We did the Lions play yesterday, so we covered that. And then we got betted up. We just knocked out betted up. So we coming back with the results next week.
Yeah, we come back with the results, but not the Lions game because Lions don't play. The Lions already played.
Yeah.
So we only got to do betted up next week. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, we'll see y'all next week, and until then, man, y'all have a good weekend. Peace.